So guys, welcome to the stream. Rainy day here today, but we're gonna train anyways. So keep on training and everything will work out fine. I'm going to continue with the short form. I'm not yet ready for the long form. I've only done this for 4 years, but next year I will perform the entire short form. I just did the first third of it this fall, but I believe it's very useful to learn the long form. I mean, some of the most basic moves, like part of wild horse's mane, that's not in the short form. That is the movement you start off with in the 24 form, which I think is a kind of bastardized form. So what I'm doing is the version that was used by the Chinese army in the 30s and 40s. So that's a pretty cool form. But they used to speed it up, of course. So, and some of the really cool moves are also not in the short form, like push needle to sea bottom and fan through the back. These are pretty difficult moves. They are not in the short form. And some of the cool moves, like snake spits out tongue. Have you seen the kung fu movies? That's in the long form. And the hit tiger and high pat on horse you do after the single whip. I think that's the basic of that's the original version of the chop used in karate, for example. In old kung fu, I think it was called high pat on horse. But we'll try the short form here. So you start off by going to the left, heels together, but not military, it's more relaxed. But you have your heels together, pointing out 45 degrees. And you begin by sinking the weight to the left, to the right, of course, stepping left, and then you adjust your feet. So you need to get the basics right, because everything depends on this. You need to sink down and relax your shoulders, and then you raise your arms as being pulled by strings. Then you kind of make a circular motion here. So once more from the very top, heels together. Step right, adjust, raise arms. So it's not very exciting, but you need to get the bases correctly. You know, to turn right, feet movement first, turn right, step out with your left, adjust the back foot. Once more, feet are parallel, turn right, right foot is now pointing out 45 degrees. Then you left foot comes off the floor or the ground. Small step left, adjust back foot. Then you shift away to the left. Prepare to move your right foot. Small step right. Now I stand in the famous bow stance. Adjust back foot. Looks kind of weird without the arm movements, but you need to get the feet movement correct first. Then you do the grasp the bird's tail, you know. Sometimes you see them standing on only the heel when they push. Sometimes they take a step forward when they push. So after that you turn your shift your weight. You stand on now I stand on my heel with my right. Shift, turn the right foot inwards. This is a pigeon stance. And then I'm not sure if you're allowed to do this. I think you stand on my toes first with my left foot. And you make a big step to the left. The single whip is a big movement. I mean, it really is. This is the snake later on. So the snake and the crane. If you only want to learn two movements in Tai Chi, you want to learn the snake. But that's very difficult. The snake then becomes the cock, sorry for being rude, rooster, golden rooster, and of course you all know the crane, because the single whip has the crane's beak, and that becomes, after a while, then you do the crane. But let's start it from the top with the because you first start off with moving the feet, then you move the body, and then the hands. So you want to move them all in unison, but you can't do everything to start off with. You start off with the feet. Turn right, and then you grab the ball, adjust your back foot, then you step forward on the diagonal to ward off. Sometimes I turn inward here. And then usually sometimes they move the feet closer to the body here first, step in and then step out to ward off right. You see, this is the famous grasp the bird's tail. You make a she ball here, kind of. Ward off, roll back, rotate and press. Separate arms and push. Pigeon stance, form crane's beak, feet together. Sometimes you prepare, then you step out, stand on my heels only, and then you extend by standing on, you tie your foot. It's kind of hard to explain, but some cement through this. And then you shift your weight move your right foot up. I'll stand on my heel. You see, it takes some leg strength. Shift your weight. 90% of my weight is on the left leg now. Right leg. I want to stand on my heel with my right leg, and you hold the center line here in the combat position. Raise arms or raise hands. Then you pull down here. Can you imagine pulling the opponent closer to you? Then winding up here, and then striking with a shoulder or elbow. And you take a bow step left while protecting your temple, high block, crane, as if shielding yourself from the sun. Left arm downward, right arm diagonal upwards. Then you block downwards with the right. I usually make a medium block here. Kind of an inverted shodan-uke. Maybe you know karate, you know them. Block for the solar plexus strike. But it's more like the opposite. And then you imagine right hand being close to your face here. So small step left, into brush knee, then step up with your right closer to left, step up with left in play the guitar. Then I need to do another brush knee. Then you step forward to parry. I think it's kind of like this. And you rock back. Move your left hand up, open. Circle step forward. And punch. Shift your hip forward and punch. I think this is good for karate because you learn to break down the movements. Then release arm or apparent close and left hand under right arm. So brush your hand kind of here while sitting back. Shift weight forward when you push. And shift weight to the right. Adjust your feet. The hands cross while you sit down. Make a circular motion. Is kind of like the opposite, the one you did in the beginning. So, and then you step left to right to conclude the form. So we're halfway there. We're going to do the form on the other side. You begin by stepping to the right. Step right. It's a lot more difficult on the other side. Adjust, raise arms. Turn to the left. Form the ball. Small step right to ward off ward off on the other side. Roll back, rotate and press. Separate arms and push forward and up. Shift away to the left. Form crane's beak. Prepare to strike. Extend. Shift away to the right. Move left foot. Hug tree. Play guitar. Pull down the opponent. Shoulder strike or elbow strike. Step right, block left, high block, sink down, block, block, step right, brush knee, adjust back foot. Step up with left. You see this a lot harder on the other side. Step left. Play guitar. You see it takes a lot of leg strength here. Then you make another brush knee. And then you... I'm not sure how to do this yet. And if you step up, diagonal step, parry, step forward on the diagonal to punch, shift weight backwards, release arm, and shift weight forward to push, step left, cross arms or cross hands, conclude the form, step right to left, so that's how we do it on the opposite. See, this is very, very useful combat position. You need to practice these, of course, with a partner. In reality, I know, of course, you do you do several blows or fast left, fast right. Of course, I know this. You of course need to make several blocks, and these are like the bare bones of martial art practice. You need to be fluid. You need to practice these 2 or 3 times a week with partners. I usually do that. I'm going to practice tonight. At Sunday we practice the police grip, kind of a. But this is very common. It's not like the ninja movies. You don't very rarely do this, but they are good to practice your agility also. I've learned a lot by practicing the katas, but you want to take smaller steps in the actual combat, of course. And you need to practice those with black belt instructors, which I am not. I am a green belt of the 2nd degree, green belt with 1 silver star. That's it. I'm going to take 2 silver stars probably this fall. So let's try some qigong here also. The bow, kind of a bit like a horse stance. I mean, it's not very deep. It's not this, but kind of a use with both hands, like as if drawing a bow here. Inhale. Then the hands cross here. And you pull the string here. Sink down and then release the bow or the string. Other side. The difficult part is the crossing of the hands here. Draw the bow, release the string, shift your weight here, inhale. Pull the string, release the string, inhale through the nose if you can. Two fingers here, pull the string. Release. Go a bit deeper here if you want to. Inhale. Pull string. Release. Other side. Pull the string. Release. See, it gets a bit more strenuous here. Really difficult part is, I don't know how to do this. See, it's a bit strenuous here. You can do the split energy. One arm up, other arm down, and they work in unison. Push up and push down at the same time. It's a bit hard to explain. Sink down. Maybe you sink up, I don't know. I think probably you sink down while pushing upwards. The hands almost touch here. So you want to do this a few times. Or you can do this simple, one arm backwards, one arm forwards. Helps you to relax your shoulders. And you look backwards. Watch your breathing here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can also do this when you hands sort of touch the body here, and see, maybe you can touch your feet here and move your hands alongside your body, and then to massage your knees a little bit here, and raise up and try to connect with the body all the way up here. I'm not sure how to do this really, but haven't done this in class for a year or so, but you need to keep your back straight here. I actually don't practice qigong or tai chi in classes anymore. I only do the bujinkan, budo, taijutsu. I need to focus on one martial art, but I mainly do the tai chi and qigong for relaxation. I haven't done the combat applications for a while now, but I'm going to study the combat applications for the tai chi form, the tai chi 37 form. So of course you need to study under an experienced shifu or master sensei. Shifu is sensei in Chinese. So don't if you try to use the shuto, don't try it unless you have practiced it in a class. Don't try it in live combat, but you can practice them under a black belt. So I need to do, yeah, you can do this one too. Very wide stance here and rotate around both directions. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Other side, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, both arms. We can do it. See it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, change directions, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You see, it's a bit difficult, but one more is stand on your toes, raise your arms, then you can kind of rub the back of your head, raise arms again, and then sink down and lower the feet so you stand and lower the heels again. Kind of make a small explosion here, kind of massage your back, the back of your head, and then sink down and make a small flap there. I'm not sure how to do this. Maybe stand on your toes. You're supposed to rub the back of your head. Sink down, you see. create a bit of an energy explosion there. You have to do this. Something like this is often used by opera singers. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Stand on my one foot only. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. See, this is a useful exercise. You can use this before you go on stage. You can just try sink down to release the tension in your shoulders before you walk onto the stage. And let's do let's try rehearsing we can do some yoga here also. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and then inhale, raise your arms, lock your thumbs here, stand and breathe here for a while, 3 breaths maybe, and then lower your arms while you exhale. Once more, inhale, raise your arms, then take a few breaths and lengthen your body here, sink down here also, and then exhale and lower the low battery. I'm gonna get a new phone next month, so bear with me. Once more, inhale, raise arms, lock your thumbs here, take a few deep breaths. This is the mindfulness yoga practice. So lengthen your body and then exhale, and then lower your arms as if pushing out with the arms. That was the first. The second one is one arm picking grapes, raise right arm, and I stand on my toes with my left foot, and pick grapes that are just out of reach here. I just stretch, exhale and lower the arm. Other side, raise left arm. On the inhale, pick grapes here. Push right hand downwards. Now I stand on my toes with my right foot. Try to reach the grapes that are just out of reach here. Stretch a little bit further. And then exhale and lower the arm. You feel a bit more relaxed here. The third one is wave in the wind. Inhale, raise both arms, lock your thumbs, and then shift your weight to the right and bend your entire body to the right, and you can release your arms here like a tree waving in the in the wind here. So stretch the entire body to the right. Inhale, stretch out. Move your body to the left while releasing the hands like a tree waving in the wind. So just get a good stretch on your right side here. Inhale and stretch your body here. I connect my right thumb to my left thumb here. Of course you have to reverse the movement. So now it's raining like crazy here, so I have to go. But thanks for watching my stream, and share my videos, leave a like and comment, watch some of my other stuff. I have some funny organ and sword videos there also. You can, and the professional playlist is pretty good, I think. At least some of them are. You have pop songs, you have opera songs, you have church tunes, you have some German songs and stuff. Yeah. I don't sing very well in all of them, but the professional ones are pretty good, I think. So keep on training, and leave a like and comment, and I'll see you. Bye bye.